Hey tribe, it's the Anger Whisperer, and we are back for our Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening podcast. This podcast is going to be broadcast on Thursday at 6 p.m. For those of you who don't know me, Shawnnyce Nutt, I'm the Anger Whisperer, and really in all of this, with this podcast, I'm hoping to build a community, a safe place where we can all come in and learn some new things, share some things, and just kind of show our perspective on the world and what is going on. All right, so I think the last time we talked, we were saying that I was saying that I'm going to start having the generations on the podcast. So, Generations on the Couch with the Anger Whisperer. And we are going to start that probably next week. I found some people from all of the generations, and I'm really looking forward to doing this, except the youngest generation, the alpha generation. I have to find a couple of older teenagers, I think. No, Alpha generation, I think the oldest ones are like 12 or 13, so just about to be teenagers. So we'll have them in here as well. Anyway, one of the things that's going on is this Saturday we are having a webinar for the Anger Whisperer program. It's going to be Saturday, August 30th at 10 o'clock in the morning, and it should run till about 11. I just want to cover some things with you, give some additional tools, some free things that we can give out. Click on the link in this bio for the link tree. You can go in there to register and have the link sent over to you for the webinar. Super excited about it. I'm giving away tools, things that you can use to assist you on your walk with peace. Very excited about it. We're some of the things that we're talking about is how what anger has cost you, and how to make sure that it never happens again. One of my things is that I really like to not have arguments. Conflict is normal, conflict is regular, conflict happens all the time. And so it's just in how we handle it. Remember the formula, which is conflict times reaction minus emotion equals peace. Because again, conflict is something that happens in life all the time, and we just really need to know how to react to it, how to handle our reaction to it, to ensure that we uh, are able to take our emotion out of it. And once you have emotion removed, good, bad, or ugly, then you're left with a peace that lies underneath it all. And I keep reminding people because we are born into peace. That's what happens. We come from a place of peace. We have everything that we need contained within us already to walk that peaceful life. And what happens is, as we grow, as life starts lifing and things start happening, we lose sight of that. And you forget that peace is what's underneath it all. And so in order to go back to that, I give you some additional tools, some things that you can learn to be mindful in this moment, to show yourself some grace. We'll talk about probably the beatitudes, because that's something that I really like to go over. One of the things that I came up with, the beatitudes, is just three simple things. One, to be silent. So in the heat of an argument, not in the heat of an argument, but when conflict is arising, you know it's coming and you can feel it happening. Like, I know when something is happening, when my temperature changes, when the room feels like it's heating up, then I know that's a problem and I probably need to remove myself from the situation, give myself time to breathe, give myself some grace. And so the first thing in here is being silent. In your silence, you can find you can go and introspect and see exactly what's going on with you. You find stillness, you can listen to what's going on with your body. All of those things happen in the silence that you take, and it also gives you the ability to pause, which is where you put yourself in the other person's shoes. You acknowledge their feelings, because once each person's perception is their reality. So you have to acknowledge and understand that they perceive things in different ways than you do. So place yourself in their shoes, acknowledge their perception, unpack one issue at a time, lead with positive, so offer supportive solutions, and then enjoy the victory. Exclaim it and understand that one issue is going to be moved from the table. Once you do that, you're silent. You are able to be free of any past beliefs or past perceptions that you have. I have a couple who right now is struggling and going through some things, and it's because they hold on to the past. They're looking at their past relationships and judging their present relationship on what is actually happening. And that is unfair to everyone involved. I think I'm looking down instead of looking at the camera. I swear to God, sometimes I don't remember where I'm supposed to speak. Please bear with me. This is all new to me. And I will try to look in the right places. Anyway, because I want to make sure that you guys feel welcome and feel like I'm talking to you, because otherwise I'm just talking to myself, and that is not okay. All right. So anyway, so the Beatitudes, we have be silent in the midst of an argument or in the midst of any kind of conflict, in the face of conflict. Give yourself the ability to calm down, use your silence, and take that pause. Think of it like eating the Kit Kat bar or chewing a Twix so that you're able to think before you speak. The next part of it is being free from any past beliefs or holding on to past things that have happened because you didn't unpack that issue when you should have. The third thing is to be kind. So be silent, be free, and be kind. Kind to yourself above all others. Show yourself some grace. Be as kind to yourself as you are to those you love. What I have to do is think, how would I say this to my grandkids? How would I say this to my children? How would I say it to the people that I love? And then I have to show myself that same grace, because we are often hardest on ourselves, harder on ourselves than we are on anybody else. So those three things will be talked about. We talk about silence, we talk about pause, we talk about patience, uh, which is also something that I'm working on, and we will. And then, given our present situations and the things that are going on, and the differences that we feel that are right now being spotlit, I guess, gaslit, spotlight. There, all of our differences are being put up instead of the similarities that we have. We are all alike in so many ways. But what's happening right now is that everybody's looking at how we are different and how we are separate instead of how we're together and how we are one. So, with that being said, we're going to talk about all those things on Saturday, give you guys some additional tools, so that maybe this walk becomes a little bit easier. And I also want to work on growing my community, growing our community, a place that's safe, a place that you can come in and share whatever's happening with you, a place where it's judgment free. And you can come in and talk about the things that happen to the conflict that you come across in your life and how you happen to handle it. So I would love to be able to get some comments back on, your most recent things, what have happened and how you handled it, and if that formula would be able to help you. And again, remember, the formula is conflict times reaction minus emotion equals peace, which is very important. And it's something that it's really easy for us to use once you start practicing it and put it into action. One of the things I've also done is written a book. We talked about that a little bit the last time. Actually, I've written 3 books. 4, because I'm working on my father's too. So the first one is What Cheese, and that is now available with a workbook as well. So it's a book about motivation, how to take the first step, how to take the next step wherever you are in your life, and what your maze is that you struggle with. So we talk about emotions, we cover all kinds of different things in there, and that is available with a workbook as well. All of these things are available on our website, and the link for the webinar, as I mentioned, is in our link tree site. So if you go into my bio, click on the link in my bio for the link tree, and everything's in there. So the website, the webinar, uh, my YouTube, Facebook, all of the things, all of the places that you can find me, everything is contained within that link tree link. So click on the link, find me where you go, click on the link to stay in the know. So you'll be able to get all of our information there. Also doing a Substack, which is where you can go in and actually get our newsletter and take a look at those things. And our website, for those of you who haven't got a chance to click on the link, we can be found at parknv.com or theangerwhisperer.com. They both lead to the same thing, have all of our programs there. The academy that we're starting for coaching as well. All of that information can be found and is contained within our website. I am looking forward to spending time with you guys with some guests, so you don't just get to hear me talking. You get to hear how this affects everybody else, how they use the formula, what they found useful as they walked through this path. So the books that I wrote, What Cheese, to those for those to whom motivation remains elusive, and the What Cheese workbook. And then within 6 months, we'll get fulfillment realized, what to do when your dreams come true. And the third one is The Path of Least Resistance, how to walk in your purpose. So it's a cute little stories. They're not really just self-help books. They cause you to kind of look at yourself and see where you are in the maze of life and how those things are working. But it's a cute story, and it talks about all the people that happen in my head. Well, it's very interesting, cute little characters. You're gonna love them. The girls are amazing. And so if you go onto the website, you can actually purchase the books through there as well. And then my Substack right now, the subscription is free, so you can go in and kind of see some of the things that take a look at our newsletter, kind of go around through there, and then remember that we're on all of the socials, so Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, everything is with the Anger Whisperer, so you should be able to find me at the Anger Whisperer, at Anger Whisperer, and then if you look under Shawnnyce Nutt, you should be able to find me that way as well. Um, I'm just trying to think of anything else that we have coming up. Our first groups, well, actually, not our first groups, but the first groups that we've advertised and the ones to do the webinar, those will be starting next week. So if you're interested in doing group work on how to master anger, how to find some of these different tools, how to learn to walk with peace, how to be heard, how to be assertive and not aggressive. All of those tools and all of those things come through the group, which you can find on our website as well. So you'll have all of our information there. You can find us. I'm going to start putting up different things so you'll have different free tools. I think the silence one is up there, pause is up there, the triple P program. So we'll start putting all of those things on, and hopefully this will be able to benefit you, and I can find additional ways to serve you. I was listening to someone, Myron Golden, who actually said, Uncle Myron says, make sure that you get out there. If you put yourself out there, people will be able to find you. And that is what I hope to do here. I hope that I find people who are looking for any of the things that I can offer, who are looking for peace, who are looking for understanding, who are looking to be able to handle conflict in ways that they haven't been able to handle it to this point. You're my community, because I used to be angry. I came from a place of anger, and now I have learned how to walk in a different truth. All right. So, with all those things being said, remember the webinar is this Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning Pacific Standard Time. We're going to start running more of those as we get through this, and maybe do a couple of months so that we can give some additional tidbits and see if you guys are interested in starting into the group. So, we have a group that runs on Saturday morning um, from 9 to 10:30 Pacific Standard Time, and then a group that runs in the evenings on Wednesday from 4 to 5:30 or 4 to 5. We haven't figured out what that's going to look like, but I believe it's going to be 4 to 5:30. Just so you can get your questions answered, review any journaling that you've done, those kind of things. I look forward to seeing you guys and to meeting more of you, and hopefully these things will you'll find useful and helpful and beneficial. So remember, click on the link tree in the bio here. You can go in and get information about how to join any of our programs or any of the things that we do. And then remember to do positive affirmations. Sometimes you just need something as simple as, this is going to be a good day. Every day moving forward is going to be the best day of my life. What's that song? The best day of my life. My life. It's my dog's favorite song, my Francis, and my favorite song. So, yeah, sometimes you just need to make sure that you're going to have a good day. Make it the best day of your life. Remember, may you be wise, may you be healthy, may you be safe, and may you be happy. Do some positive affirmations. Start your day off with intention, because you'll end the day better than you did the day before. All right. Remember to find me where you go. Click the link to stay in the know. I will see you guys next week. Hopefully, we will have our first guest. I'm so excited. Thank you for tuning in, and hopefully, we'll get a couple more people who can benefit from this. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in.